What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox 26. And y'all, it is official. Patio weather. I don't care what you say. You must eat out on a patio this week and as long as it's nice.
Yes.
Agree?
Yes. And I don't think we have any rain in the forecast for weeks ahead. So I think
That's great.
I think we're going to be pretty good on that.
Justin Piper, y'all, we are here at Piper's Cantina, brand new restaurant. Last time we talked to you, I think Piper's Burger had just opened.
We did. Yeah, that was a
couple years ago.
Back.
Yeah, that was maybe one of the premiere episodes.
I think so. I think y'all just launched it.
We were literally trying it out on this guy. Well, it seems like
it went well.
It wasn't too traumatic.
No, it was good. It was good. No,
I mean, we had burgers and fries. How could we mess that up? Right?
I think there was hot dogs, some onion rings.
Yeah.
You know.
But today it's tacos and some good drinks. Y'all are just all over the place.
We
opening restaurants.
Yes. Patio bars, restaurants, fun venture, really large patio restaurants. Because we're big on outdoors in communities and, family driven restaurants. So we're not only for the bars and what everybody else is focusing on. We're focusing on the community of families coming together on a patio somewhere to enjoy the outdoor space.
And this outdoor space, really, your outdoor spaces are very different. I feel like, Woodland Social is another one that you guys created. And, I'm not sure if you guys can see behind me, but look online at the website to this one. This patio is very special. You have a kids play area. Yes. You've got a lot of different seating. It's very comfortable, family oriented, very creative.
Yeah. So similar to our Presley concept, we are family focused for, kid friendly. So we do always incorporate a fun vibe for the kids as well as the adults. Yeah. So we do include on this patio, we have a kid area, a couple slides and a little jungle house. A lot of, hanging hammocks throughout the space, a lot of seating throughout the space, mainly outdoors. We have a few seats inside the house, but on weather like this, you want to be outdoors.
You got to sit outside.
You got to sit outside.
Especially like today. And the kind of food that's served.
Yes.
You've got to get it in the trays. Let's go to the foodie cam. Talk about a party, y'all. If you can see the color and the celebration behind me, that's what you're going to get on your plate here at Piper's Cantina.
So we freshly make our tortillas every day in-house, flour or corn. We press them out every morning. That's corn right there from the right to the left. You got beef fajita, barbacoa, chicken fajita, chicken tinga, and then we have a pork on the left.
Yep. Now talk about the salsa.
So the sauces. So we have two different variations. We also have a rojo dipping sauce for our chips and salsa, which is a fresh made tomato-based sauce. But behind you, we have a squash-based, a mild green sauce, which is tremendous. It almost tastes like a creamy avocado, but its base is squash. The orange is a little bit of a kick, a little too spicy for me. But that one's got a lot more of a kick to it for a red sauce. Yeah. So if you want the spiciness, that's going to be that base.
Now, I want to give everybody a little idea of where we are because this is kind of a key location, I think, definitely now and in the future. So we're in kind of the I-10 or not I-10, I-10 Spring Branch you can get here, but really it's 610 and 290.
Yes.
You can kind of get there through a few different
so if you're coming from
routes.
I-10, you can take Silver straight down. But if you're coming from either 290 or 610 side, you can exit through Mangum. We're real near Carbach Brewing. We're right on the corner.
It's right there, y'all. It is right next door.
Yes, they're our neighbors. Right across the street, we have Delmar Stadium, which houses, basically all the, HISD football games, volleyball games, basketball games, graduations, and also encounters all the HISD employees.
Yeah, so we're literally across the street from that building. I am looking at the Delmar lettering.
Yes, the field house. That's the field house.
The field house.
That's their brand new field house. They do all the volleyball games, basketball games inside that field house.
This is going to be a busy place.
Yes.
It's
got a lot of street traffic, morning and nighttime.
Friday night football.
Yes. Saturday as well. And then they also have games during the week, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. For either the junior highs or going up to the varsity games.
Yeah, and that's a different clientele. That's a different dining clientele than something like Woodland Social, which is a bar, volleyball courts, little cabanas. So talk a little bit about the differences in how you guys approach it.
So this is our first to-go concept. So we've already been intrigued by, to-go concepts, but we wanted to create something that's fun, inviting, fast, so you can do it quick enough through a walk-up window or a drive-through. So everything that comes out from the walk-up window can get pushed through the drive-through, and we're doing fresh. We're not doing pre-made items. So everything's freshly made to order. So we're working on getting quick turnaround times. Sauce is good.
Have you ever drank this before?
I have.
Okay. Because that's how I would choose to consume this.
Yeah, it's tasty on. So that sauce is great on breakfast tacos, but also our lunch tacos. So it's a nice balance.
And you guys make this?
We make everything in house.
This is incredible. This is truly like it should be a shot on the menu as like a liquid consumable. Yeah. The first thing I went for was the chicken tinga.
Chicken tinga is good
because that's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a little, it can be very hit or miss. It is not miss, y'all. This is an outstanding chicken tinga, and either warm or cold. It can be or cool.
Sure.
It can be really good.
Our fajita, we do inside skirt, so we're doing real fajita meat on our.
And I like how I didn't even have to ask for extra onion and cilantro. They just loaded it up because that's what I always go for. Extra onion and cilantro.
I think it's the only way to prepare a real taco. I eat them just like that. Sometimes we'll put less tomatoes on the chicken if you want, but usually I'll load them up with cilantro, onion, and just a nice green sauce. That's how we eat out of a food truck, Yep. So I do construction for a living, and once we're always trying to find the next little taco truck here and there around town, and usually we'll find the ones that we like, and this is how they come out, and this is how we like to prepare them.
And, talk about that because, we've mentioned a few other restaurant concepts that you guys have, Presley's, Piper's Burger, Woodland Social, and then now this. And I think that maybe there's other locations but y'all actually have another company where you build restaurants.
Yes, for customers and for ourselves. So we in-house design, concept, and build and operate our portfolio, but we also do it for customers as well. So our niche is, hospitality business. So bars, restaurants, and that's what we've been doing for years. I've been, northern of 10 years, I've been doing, concepting only for bars. Before that, I was doing TI work for tenant improvement construction.
But I think it really comes through in your own concepts because I knew right off the bat, the first time I set foot in one of your restaurants, it was a little different. And then when I saw the next one, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to see a pattern that's a little bit different because this patio right here, I don't know that I've seen another patio like this in Houston. Yeah,
so we're really big emphasis on metal. So metal works on from hand railing, furniture, stuff like that. We're welders by trade, so we do a lot of in-house fabrication of steel. And usually we have tons and tons of steel. So our Woodland concept, I think northern of like 400 linear foot of a cabana is all still pergolas.
That's so interesting that at the root y'all are welders, and that gives you such a unique perspective on how a restaurant can be structured better.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, I love that, you guys. See all these different skill sets, and
it all comes together.
Comes together.
We have an operations side team. So Ryan Manos, I think he's going to join us in a minute.
Ryan Manos, we're going to talk to him in a second. Let's go back to the foodie cam. Take a look at some of the other dishes here at Piper's Cantina. Oh my goodness!
So that's our quesadilla on flour, and we have a Mexican sour cream on that, and served with pico and lettuce bed. And on the back sides, I think we had the margarita and the pina colada.
Yep.
And we do have frozens as well.
Yeah, so frozen or on the rocks.
Yes, so on the rocks as well. And we also agua frescos to go along with that.
Ooh,
and also
what kind of agua frescos do you usually
do? We have a cucumber lime that's killer, pineapple, I think aracha, and horchata.
Ooh, is one of those easy to grab?
Yeah.
Ooh, Ryan, would you like to grab us a pineapple and horchata, please?
Oh,
I mean, horchata.
So all of our frescoes are out there, and then our frozens. We do a frozen espresso. We have a
frozen
for the morning
espresso.
Time. Oh yeah, super. Oh, it's killer.
And does it have alcoholic or non-alcoholic?
No. So we can add alcohol to it, but that's not. So we The only one that will come with tequila based is going to be our margarita. And then everything else will be added liquor. So you can actually pick your liquor to it. So the pina colada, the espresso, and also we have a meganata that is on frozen. But our espresso for the morning time, it's pretty killer.
Okay. This.
The fajita is good. You know, the fajitas, I think we'll top with the big dogs on the fajita.
Unbelievable. Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, I don't care. Yeah. It will work for it all. This is what I would have every day.
I love quesadillas. Yeah, I love quesadillas. Yeah.
But for me, it's the attention to the small detail, like the tortilla, and how the tortilla, how brown, how crisp, how much cheese. Sure. They're getting it all right, though. They literally got the combination perfect. Yeah. So talk a little bit about, are you guys going to expand into other areas?
Yes.
Yeah. Talk a little bit about some plans as much as you can.
Yeah. We have future plans. Our other concepts are already in the works to expansion, west side of town. So further details probably pretty soon on that.
My side of town. Yeah. Let's go.
So we have family friends in Spring Branch and also in Katy that beg us to come out there. So I think we've been in the midst of getting a location for that.
Come on over here, Ryan. Come in the middle. Welcome to the show, Ryan Manos. You've probably seen this guy. He's all over.
You know this guy.
All over the place.
He's got a familiar, likable face.
How are you?
I'm great.
Welcome back to the show. He does a great job keeping me updated on everything that y'all are doing. And I've just been so impressed over the years because the products are great. The locations are beautiful. And now I know why. Because y'all literally know how to do it. All right, Ryan, tell me what this is.
That is horchata.
Horchata. Just your standard.
Just standard horchata.
Standard horchata, non-alcoholic.
And we do flake ice, just like the Sonic ice. Mm-hmm. Everybody likes the Sonic ice.
Crushed ice.
I like to chew on the ice, though.
I have a girlfriend who has a crushed ice machine in her kitchen.
I do too. My wife made me.
People who literally know how to solve life have crushed ice machines
in their kitchen.
Do you have a crushed ice machine? That is my goal in life, is to get a crushed ice machine. This is excellent horchata. This is really good. And, I say that not all the time because a lot of times it can be too sweet or not sweet enough, but this is great. Yeah, this is a good one.
And this is
peanut.
This is peanut. So this is the pineapple. This is, I think people strive for that one. I like the cucumber lime personally. That cucumber lime is refreshing. It's good. Yeah. You can drink it, like that.
Well, and you've got such a teenage audience built in right across the street.
Right across the street.
So talk a little bit about how that influences your drink creations.
Well, you can't have your standard sodas. Like we have to have juices and stuff like that for the young kids across the street. We want to be that place where they want to come have fun. They have fun. Yeah. Cool drinks.
This is really excellent.
It's really good.
Just like a pineapple agua fresca.
It's refreshing though.
It's refreshing. Very refreshing.
The cucumber lime is also very refreshing.
And it's healthy.
And then Jamaica.
The
Jamaica is really good.
Yeah.
It's refreshing.
Oh yeah.
The flower style. Cool. And then that's why we're going back and forth on the frozen drink aspect of it to alcohol, all of them, or keep them non-alcoholic, and we can add the alcohol to them. That way we can, for our customer base, for young kids that, maybe from the high school game or junior high game, they come out and still take part in the hangout.
And I feel like 9:30 is not going to be late enough.
No. So,
okay. So you do change.
We do change.
Okay.
We change based on the scheduling of a store. So if game's going on, we'll stay open until last call pours out. So and then that will be based on our social media. We'll let people know tonight will be open till this time, or and so forth. We've been battling, basically Apple Maps for the past couple weeks to get us turned on Apple Maps, and Google's been up. We just went live on, I think Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber.
Oh, great!
I think we just went live on all of that. So now we're starting to on the weekends because it is a strange location in the sense of there's so much density of warehousing and during the week traffic, but on the weekend it gets a little I guess less dense. And I think with all the delivery services helping out, coming, picking up on the weekends and letting people know that we're open full time now.
Yeah. Well, I think the flavors are going to speak for itself, and especially these agua frescas. All right. back to the foodie cam we go, because y'all know I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, especially when I come to a place that specializes in tacos, y'all. I don't think there's something I enjoy talking about more.
And then tacos. I love tacos. You know, I've always enjoyed tacos. I like burgers, but I like tacos more.
Tacos. All right. So now we've moved on to the flour tortillas.
Yes.
It looks like. What are we looking at here?
That is the flour. Same thing. Same setup. I think we have the beef fajita, barbacoa, chicken tinga, chicken fajita, and the pastor right across the way. And then, you know, we make our flour tortillas in-house every day. We press them out. We have a little visible window, so you can see us press them out and make them every morning and throughout the day.
Now, you know, I'm always interested in restaurant concepts like this. You know, so this is kind of fast casual.
Yeah, this is fast casual.
Really fast, you know, and encouraging people to kind of being able to be in and out fast,
sure.
right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So one of the things that just for me personally is having an 8-year-old son and you know, all the things that,
sure.
you know, we were talking before is ease of ordering,
sure.
right? And so the ability to order ahead of time and,
sure.
and that. So how does that work for you guys? Can customers call in to order?
So
or is there a website?
You can call in. Yeah, our app is advanced. So basically, you can order on our app. It'll go straight to our POS and throughout. So you can actually get it going relatively quickly. We haven't done curbside quite yet. We're going to probably integrate that once we get, you know, our feet under us. But I think right now we're just focusing on putting a great product out every single time across this, you know, that window. And so I think more and more people are going to start figuring out what we're trying to introduce into the community with the product.
Now, and you know, it's a topic that a lot of diners are very educated about, and I like to kind of educate our Fox 26 foodie viewers because they are very smart about restaurants and food. But a lot of diners are very cognizant of the fact that when they do order from Uber Eats or a delivery service like that, that it cuts into your profits and your ability. So what I do these days is I actually will go to the restaurant website.
Sure.
And I'll see if they have an ordering, you know, like via Toast or via.
We have Toast.
And you guys keep all of that, right? Like it's not a split like with
no.
delivery
So
service.
yes, you're correct. It doesn't have a split like a DoorDash or a Grubhub. Those are relatively hefty, and I do like their service model, but I do feel at points you can get frustrated on our end because we might have a delivery driver show up 20 minutes after the fact to pick a product up to deliver it, and then they might say, hey, you know what? This is not good. This is cold.
Right.
And it's not really on our portion of control.
It's a third party.
It's a third party.
Right.
Yes.
You've lost control once you hand the food over.
Yeah. So we don't know if they make multiple stops or whatnot. So the control, that's the only thing that it's on our half is hard to dial in.
Sure.
You know, and
that makes sense.
And so like our Toast direct app that you're referring to, it goes directly to our POS, and then a third party still picks it up, but under our control. Yeah. So on timing and stuff like that.
It's a little bit different.
It's a little bit different. It does save both parties a little portion of the fees that are charged. So and it helps the house out, and it helps the consumer out as well.
And you can choose to do either.
Yes.
It's just helpful for you know, to make the diners aware that they may have another choice, and that, you know, these numbers at the end of the day, you know, affect your bottom line. All right, back to the foodie cam we go here at Piper's Cantina, recently opened 1815 Mangum Road. So this is your famous birria.
Yeah, birria style.
I've heard about this.
So, you know, extra, you know, cheesy, the soup base. It's one of my favorite. It's one of everybody's favorites, I think. Once you get in and try, it's so flavorful. Put a little hot sauce on it as well. Yep. Spice it up. But no, it's an excellent dish.
Now, one of the overarching themes that I want to kind of bring home for everybody, which I think is smart, because restaurant industry is really tough. And I really like how you guys, and I think this is one of the little patterns I picked up on, is you have a burger place. And y'all are just basically doing burgers and fries and hot dogs. And then you open Woodland Social, which is
Only
primarily a bar and outdoor space, but pizza.
So we do a brick oven pizza there
with honey on them, right? Not just some plain old cheese pizza. They put hot honey on these. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I'm a customer. I understand these things. And then you have the Cantina, right? So what it's doing is it's in a way it's inherently simplifying your menu.
I love going to restaurants that are simple because my wife will go with me and we'll sit there for 20 minutes looking at a menu, and then it's like, "You ready to order?"
No.
And then she's like, "What are you getting?" And so I think if you can simplify menus,
if you can simplify your wife's decisions, is really what he's saying here. Shout out to his wife.
Hey, I order the same thing every restaurant I go to. I very rarely veer off too much. Once I like something, I kind of stick with it.
Yeah.
But I think menus that are designed for the simple fact of keeping it simple, keeping it, everything you do the best of your ability.
Yeah.
Versus having a crazy large menu. I think people get lost and they get confused and they just kind of go back to what they're used to.
Well, and it's a lot harder to do 35 things really good and well than it is to do 7 things that are really good. And that's, from a game theory perspective, that's the optimal strategy, right? Like do something really, really well instead of doing a bunch of things mediocre. All right, back to the foodie cam we go. That is life, right?
That's
game theory rules it all. Let's go.
Food. That's everything.
Back to the foodie cam. All right, now y'all are going a little nuts. I didn't even get to try this burrito. Hold on, I gotta try it. What are we looking at here?
That is our torta. So on a fresh torta bun, we have the beef fajita, cheese, avocado, and lettuce, tomatoes.
This horchata is just very good.
It's very, very simple, very clean.
Really, really good.
Are you doing a horchata?
Oh, yeah.
That's the refreshing right there.
Ryan Manos is back. Ryan Manos is back with your Jamaica drink. Tell us all about your Jamaica drink. It's a Jamaica agua fresca.
It is a Jamaica agua fresca.
There you go.
He's a sales guy, guys.
This is the guy that you want to see doing this. Yeah. No, I'm kidding. We love you. We love you. You're great. All right. So I'm going to go in for this. Now talk about, so not a tortilla, but the bread.
It's bread.
Yep.
So
is it a local or?
Yes. I think it's a local.
It's local.
It's
Slow dough. Yeah. Slow dough?
Yeah, we get it from Slow Dough.
Okay. We love to shout out Slow Dough. I mean, they, to be fair,
they do have good bread.
They have good bread. They do supply a lot. And again, getting back to this simplicity concept, right? They're doing the bread and they're doing it really, really well. And
you get
great.
it fresh daily.
Yeah, and they're just set up for it.
Yeah, they're a great company to deal with if you're that want a product every day of the week versus maybe getting taken like two days a week on delivery. So we like to keep our products fresh, moving through all of our concepts. We don't like to sit on a product and have that staleness. Yeah. So
all right, back to the foodie cam. I think we've got one more dish to show you guys as we wrap up today outdoors. Oh, I didn't even know about this.
Tres leches.
Oh,
so
you do have dessert.
Oh yeah. So our tres leches. Shout out to my mom, Gigi. Gigi's Bake Shop over at Presley's. She makes all our desserts for Presley's and all of our concepts.
She makes them.
Oh, she makes them by hand. She won't make anybody else make them. I tell her for years. I was like, no, Mom.
What? She needs to be on the show. All right.
She makes all.
We're going to go.
Gigi's Bake Shop.
Next time she's going to be on with us. That is non-negotiable.
So on the front side of Presley's, we have a little bake shop, and she makes all of our desserts by every day.
So by making them by default, is she also telling you what desserts you're going to be serving? Like she makes a great tres leches, so this is on the menu. Or do you go to her?
I kind of like, hey, can you make a tres leches? She says, I can. Okay, so she starts making it, and so certain desserts she'll make on hand and do herself.
Okay. This is insanely amazing, and maybe one of my most favorite tres leches I've ever had. I mean, truly. All right, I'm wrapping up the show because I need to eat some more. I'm so sorry. We gotta go. Remember, guys, you can find all episodes of Foodies and Friends on the Fox Local app. You can download it anywhere on your smart TV or your iPhone and Android, and just get that playlist going. Saturday afternoon, grab a beer, come here. Bring a screen. I promise you they won't mind. Just watch episode after episode. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm eating, y'all. This is insane.